Electrical safety is paramount. As an experienced electrical instructor, I want to strongly emphasize the importance of using an electrical tester to verify the absence of electrical potential before commencing work on any electrical circuit. The use of an electrical tester is an essential safety measure, and it is crucial for preventing electrical accidents and ensuring the well-being of all who work with electricity. I have encountered several incidents involving even experienced electrical students where switches have been miswired, with the line side voltage incorrectly connected to the load side terminals. Such a dangerous situation can result in energized fuses, even when the circuit is supposedly de-energized. One instance involved an apprentice electrician who had cut the line side wiring too short to reach the intended terminals. Rather than reporting the mistake, the apprentice connected the wires to the load side terminals. Fortunately, another electrician used a voltage tester and discovered the energized load side terminals when the disconnect switch was open, thereby averting a potential catastrophe. Such errors underscore the necessity of using an electrical tester to confirm the absence of electrical potential before starting any work on a circuit. Do not assume that a circuit is safe based on the position of a switch or the condition of fuses. The use of an electrical tester is a simple but effective measure that can save lives. Always ensure that the circuit is truly de-energized before commencing work to protect yourself and others from electrical shocks. Lockout procedures are equally important. Proper lockout procedures prevent the accidental energization of a circuit during maintenance or repairs. Lockout ensures the circuit remains isolated from all potential sources of electrical power. Prioritize electrical safety by always using an electrical tester to confirm de-energization and by implementing appropriate lockout procedures. Your safety and the safety of others depend on these essential practices. Electrical work inherently carries risk, and complacency can lead to dangerous situations. Firstly, always verify that the power is off. Secondly, use your electrical tester. Thirdly, lock up the circuit. These simple steps can prevent injuries and save lives. Remember that electrical hazards can be invisible and silent. Never trust a switch or a fuse to tell you the whole story. An electrical tester is your primary tool for ensuring safety. Take the time to use it correctly every time. The consequences of electrical accidents can be severe, ranging from burns and shocks to cardiac arrest and even death. By diligently following safety procedures and utilizing electrical testers, electricians can significantly reduce the risk of these devastating events. Always use a properly rated tester for the voltage you expect to encounter. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for safe and accurate operation. If you're unsure about how to use a tester correctly, seek guidance from a qualified instructor or electrician. Never rush through the testing process. Take your time to carefully check all potential sources of voltage. Double-check your readings to ensure accuracy. If you encounter any unexpected results, investigate further before proceeding with any work. If you find a miswired circuit, report it immediately to your supervisor. Do not attempt to fix it yourself unless you are properly trained and authorized to do so. Electrical safety is everyone's responsibility. By working together and following established safety procedures, we can create a safer environment for all electricians. Remember, safety is not just a set of rules, it's a mindset. Always be aware of your surroundings and potential hazards. Think before you act, and never take shortcuts that could compromise your safety or the safety of others. Regular safety meetings and training sessions are essential for reinforcing safe work practices. Stay up to date on the latest safety regulations and best practices. Participate actively in safety discussions and share your experiences with others. By continuously learning and improving, we can make the electrical industry a safer place for everyone. Electrical testing is not just a formality, it's a critical step in ensuring your safety. Make it a habit to use your electrical tester before every job, no matter how small or routine it may seem. Your life and the lives of others may depend on it. In addition to using an electrical tester, it's also important to visually inspect the circuit for any signs of damage or potential hazards. Look for frayed wires, loose connections, or damaged insulation. If you find any problems, report them immediately and do not proceed with any work until the circuit has been repaired. When working on energized circuits, always use appropriate personal protective equipment (PPE), such as insulated gloves, safety glasses, and arc-rated clothing. PPE is designed to protect you from electrical shock, burns, and other injuries. Ensure that your PPE is in good condition and that it fits properly. Electrical work can be demanding and stressful, but it's important to stay focused and alert. Avoid distractions and take breaks when needed to prevent fatigue. Fatigue can impair your judgment and increase the risk of accidents. Always follow lockout-tagout procedures before working on any electrical equipment. Lockout-tagout ensures that the equipment is de-energized and cannot be accidentally turned on while you are working on it. Use appropriate lockout devices to secure the power source and attach a tag indicating that the equipment is out of service. If you are working with high-voltage equipment, be sure to maintain a safe distance from the equipment. High-voltage electricity can arc across large distances, so it's important to stay far enough away to avoid contact. Use insulated tools and equipment when working with energized circuits. Insulated tools are designed to protect you from electrical shock. Ensure that your tools are in good condition and that the insulation is not damaged. If you are working in wet or damp conditions, be extra careful to avoid electrical shock. Water is a good conductor of electricity, so even a small amount of moisture can create a dangerous situation. Wear rubber boots and gloves to protect yourself from shock. If you are working on a ladder or elevated platform, be sure to follow proper fall protection procedures. Use a safety harness and lanyard to prevent falls. Inspect the ladder or platform before each use to ensure that it is in good condition. If you are working in a confined space, be sure to follow proper confined space entry procedures. Confined spaces can be dangerous because they may contain hazardous atmospheres or other hazards. Use a gas monitor to test the atmosphere before entering the space and wear appropriate respiratory protection if necessary. If you are working with flammable materials, be sure to take precautions to prevent fires or explosions. Keep flammable materials away from sources of ignition and use non-sparking tools. Have a fire extinguisher readily available in case of a fire. If you are working on a construction site, be aware of the hazards associated with other trades. Other workers may be using heavy equipment or working at heights, so it's important to be aware of your surroundings and to communicate with other workers to avoid accidents. If you are working on a public street or highway, be sure to follow proper traffic control procedures. Use cones, barricades, and flaggers to protect yourself and other workers from traffic. Wear high-visibility clothing to make yourself more visible to drivers. If you are working on a utility pole, be sure to follow proper pole climbing procedures. Use a safety belt and lanyard to prevent falls. Inspect the pole before climbing it to ensure that it is in good condition. If you are working near underground utilities, be sure to call the local 1 call center to have the utilities located before you dig. Digging near underground utilities can be dangerous because you could damage the utilities or cause an explosion. Always be aware of the potential hazards associated with electrical work and take precautions to protect yourself and others. Electrical safety is everyone's responsibility. Remember, safety is not just a set of rules, it's a mindset. Always be aware of your surroundings and potential hazards. Think before you act, and never take shortcuts that could compromise your safety or the safety of others. By following these safety tips, you can help to prevent electrical accidents and injuries. Remember, electrical safety is always the top priority. Always use your electrical tester to verify that circuits are de-energized before commencing any work. Take your time, be careful, and stay safe.